Very good evening, ma'am. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. And you?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Yeah, fantastic. All right. So, start up with a word check immediately.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Okay. Um, if I say, Akshay, that somebody is being really nice to you, so you get this feeling that you have to be nice to the person. That means what is that? You're feeling what? You're feeling
Service
off.
obligated.
Super. Very good. Yes. So, starting with Akshay, tell me, is it a very important part of your life?
Internet. Yeah,
Yes.
it is a nowadays. It is a very important part of each and every person's life.
Okay. And you, in particular, what all do you use the internet for?
I use for watching videos
Mm-hmm.
and doing like also watching series or some kind of informational videos and all to gather
Yes.
information and all.
Yes.
That's
Yes. What about this?
and about classes and classes also.
Yes, exactly. You're using the internet right now. Yeah. So, yes, you use it for a number of videos. You watch educational stuff. I think you mentioned even TED Talks once to me. So, you like to see that. You see reels. I remember you said that too. Yes.
Yeah.
And of course, you're using it for English learning, right? Okay. Very good. Um, do you think that you're obviously a frequent user, you use it a lot, you said it's very important in most people's lives nowadays. So, do you think that there are some things in the internet that need changes? Like, you feel
Anything?
like, yeah,
No, I don't think so. Like, we should like internet. We should be changes or something because I
hmm
think there is all of the information which we need nowadays
hmm
on internet.
okay, so you feel that maximum amount of whatever we need to know is already present.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, fine. So, fair enough. Um, so are there any things like there's a lot of stuff on the internet, yeah, there is like things that you like, things that you don't like, all right. Are there any things, talking about the don't like, are there any things that annoy you on the internet? What is annoy?
And like disturbing you.
Yeah, annoy is a degree of anger. We have
And
angry, all right, and you have different levels of anger, right? So annoy is like just like irritate you,
irritate.
you know so that would be a slightly lower level of anger, but yes, you are getting angry, but little bit annoy. Are there any things on the internet that annoy you?
Yes, the fake news which is certainly like nowadays like with publishing on internet like fake news, many kind of fake news are, and yeah, that's all and nothing else.
Okay, all right. So you don't mind when you're watching videos like countless ads coming? That doesn't annoy you?
Ads and all, that's a general thing like nowadays it is very important for them also, and nowadays we get used to it.
Yeah, yeah. It's like you're saying it's just become like an irritating factor, but we've got used to it because it's so, maybe like a fly, you know,
Right.
flies like buzzing
Right,
around,
yeah.
buzzing around. Yeah, so like after some time you should just let him be. It's going to buzz anyway. Yes. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So you said, yeah, they are there, but now we've got used to it and we understand that that's, I mean, business,
Business.
right? Okay. All right. Moving ahead, let's look at the name internet.
Internet.
Okay, yeah. So I think it came up through the idea of interconnected. A world that is interconnected, right? Through this particular network. If you had to think of some other name to it, maybe to speed, to connectivity, to communication, to
Browsers.
okay, yeah, why not? Yeah. So there is no right or wrong answer here, Akshay. This is just creativity. They're getting
Okay,
creative with English words. All right. So you said, yeah, I may have called it the browser. Ah,
browser.
yeah. So instead of saying, oh, I need to go on the internet to check this out, I need to go on the browser. Yes, yes, why not? Okay, all right, that can be an alternative name. Okay. Um, when did you first start using the internet?
When I was at around sixth or seventh, might be sixth or maybe fifth. I don't remember very well. On
All right, and how did you feel when you used it for the first time?
I feel very good.
It's
Like
great. Wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was
So,
something like I did not use in past, and suddenly I was started using like
mhm.
internet. Like on that time, I get to know. At that time, I get to know about what internet is.
Okay, very nice. So you said that, when I first used it, I was only in class six, and it was exciting, yes, to be able to do something like that, something so new. And so, did you find it like very high tech?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, it was something very high tech, very special, right? Okay, yes, good. So, speaking about using the internet and even children, because you said I was like in sixth grade when I used it, um, should schools have the internet in, as maybe like computer knowledge, of course, they give, but do you feel that schools also should have an internet connection?
yeah. School also have internet connection at school because uh, it's going to help all the students and all to get more knowledge and to get more better in the studies and to score a good marks also. But they have to ban some kind of websites which the students are using nowadays, like in school, like they have to ban Instagram on the internet and all Instagram, Facebook, and all the social media sites to get use.
Okay, yes, very, I think, very sensible suggestion over there. You're saying that yes, they need it because it helps students to learn more. There is a vast, vast, I don't know, ocean of information over there for students to learn, and it can help them. But on the other hand, the schools need to ban certain things. Things like social networking sites and maybe other things that are not
Yeah.
appropriate for children to to view, so these should be banned. Yes, I think absolutely good suggestions over there. So do you think it's a safe place for children to be, the internet? Are
No.
there any dangers? Are there any dangers to children, is what I'm asking.
There are many kind of danger. People like who know all the hacking stuff and all the dark web. If you know about the dark web and
It's very
also, yeah,
good. Yeah. I'm
that,
so happy
uh,
you came up with that on your own. Okay, yes, continue. Sorry.
uh,
Yeah.
because I heard about dark web and also read about it a long time ago. Like I find it like very suspicious. Like, what is this?
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
suddenly it came from nowhere, and on internet it is going most. And nowadays, many more people, the childrens are also uh, hacking the phone and all the stuffs. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, it is bad for the small children also.
Yeah, so and I think particularly maybe so you pointed out very good points you said about it's there's a lot of many dangers for children on that. There are hackers, there are scamsters. Okay, there are the dangers of the dark web. I liked you bringing that up because this was a term that was alien to me for some time until very recently, and then I read up about it. Yes, there is a whole world of criminals over there. Yes,
That's right.
so yeah, they can be exposed to things like that, and therefore you said it's dangerous, and they should be. It's not a safe place for children to go unescorted. Do you get
Unescorted.
me? Unescorted, yeah. That is without somebody by their side, an adult by their side, looking out for them, protecting them. It's not a safe place for kids to be by themselves, right? So, again, coming to not just children, but even adults, grown ups, is learning possible through the internet?
Yes, ma'am. Now
You
we
sound like, yeah.
like now I'm using internet for learning and all. If somebody like during the corona,
Mm-hmm.
The internet was the most precious thing that people have been got get on the at that time, because the many people who are getting bored and all, they are getting open the YouTube and go through the Google or something, and started learning about many things, and like how to do this, how to do that. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because of that, I think internet, if we use internet in a good way, so we can learn many things from the internet, which we cannot learn from by going school or by going
Yes.
anywhere. And sometimes the internet is going to be used as bad also. There are some people who in the world, who are using the internet in a wrong way to hurt hurt people's hurt any other people and many more things.
Yes, absolutely right. So I think you said that, if you, firstly, I like the point you brought about concerning learning and during the pandemic. I think the internet, like you said, was one of the most precious things a learner had, right? Because there's one way that you could still continue learning while maintaining social distancing. All right, so it was really important. And I don't think just even if, not just even formal education. I'm so happy you brought about YouTube, because I know that it's one place where I think people even went to find out how do I cut my own hair.
Yes, ma'am.
Because during the pandemic we could not go anywhere even for a haircut, so things like that, as simple as that, it was helpful, and we could learn through YouTube and other channels. So you said positive factors, definitely you can learn many good things, but the world has both good people and bad people. Good people will choose to learn good things, bad people will choose to learn bad things.
That
So
thing.
who has the choice then? Choice lies
Choiceless between us
in our hands. Yes. So this is another way you can say it. The choice is in your hand. It's up to you. All right. Um. So what would you choose internet for? Internet for entertainment or internet for education or a
nowadays.
combo deal?
Sorry.
Or a
Sorry.
combo deal.
Yeah, I will go with the combo deal because
Okay. So tell me, because yeah, continue.
I like to watch series and watching the Formula One races online also, and in many matches also, like football matches, NBA matches. I watch online,
Mm-hmm.
and nowadays I'm using internet for speaking English,
Mm-hmm.
and for my classes also, and vocabulary, to learn many kind of vocabulary and idioms also.
Okay, excellent. So you're saying I'm using a combination. Yeah, and I think that's a sensible way. Yes. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Have you heard that? If he uses a combination of work and play, that means he is a well rounded person. He's more interesting. He's not dull. He's not boring. Okay, so all work
Yeah.
and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Yes, so yes, a
Uh,
combination would be nice of both entertainment as well as education,
Education.
right? Uh, Now, this is an interesting question about service providers. All right. So there are certain service providers even in our country who provide us with the internet. Correct. So do you think that we have enough service providers, or do you feel that they should be more, or they should be less, or there should be only one? What's your take on it? Do you understand service provider for the
For
internet?
yeah, ma'am, and the a
The
brand, like,
company,
yeah,
yeah,
the
a
company is
company that's giving you, like we buy our data from those companies, or they provide us with the wi-fi connection and things like that. So do you think that we have enough of service providers in our company, do you feel, in our country, or what's your take? Do you feel there should be more, there should be less, there should be only one who focuses only on service providing? What's your point?
I think, uh, yeah, the service providers are enough now time, because earlier there was a lot of many other service provider who have to shut down their business also.
Mm-hmm.
And nowadays, I think there are only Vodafone, Idea, and Geo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they are providing the internet services and all, but they should have to uh, like do better, provide a little bit better services, because sometimes we cannot get signal, or the data, we cannot get signal while we are traveling or something. We go to any kind of rural areas, and also our data gets waste on that time, at that time. So it is very important to make any kind of good improvement in the services.
Excellent. All right. So you're saying that yes, we have service providers and they seem to be working quite well, but we need more connectivity, especially when we go to rural parts of our country. Keep these in mind, Akshay. All right. And we will conclude for today. Have a
Yeah,
lovely evening, and I'll see you
yeah, ma'am.
tomorrow.
Have a lovely evening, YouTube. See you tomorrow, ma'am.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.